Welcome to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is your spiritual principle of the day episode, featuring a recovering addict.
Hi, my name is Eddie D. My clean date is December 17th, 1980. You're listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is the spiritual principle of the day for August 30th. The value of honest self-assessment. Honest self-assessment is one of the keys to our new way of life. Basic text, Chapter 4, Step 4. As we begin to work the fourth step for the first time, it's highly likely we already have an opinion about it. Chances are that it's not very positive. Most of the words of this step are daunting in their own right. Searching, fearless, moral inventory, ourselves. That last one is the core of it. We will be getting to know ourselves honestly, something that most of us have had limited experience doing prior to getting clean. Isn't that who we ran from for so long? By the time we get to step 4, we're already practicing some self-honesty. We've admitted that we are powerless over our addiction and that we need help. The next step is to learn what we're holding on to that is keeping us from progressing in our lives. We identify our resentments toward other people, institutions, and ourselves. We look at our guilt and shame, our fears, our sexual and relationship behaviors, abuses we've suffered and wrought upon others, and our secrets. Working step 4 also provides another, perhaps unexpected gift, revealing our assets. For many of us, this is the most difficult part. We tend to be far more comfortable obsessing about what's wrong with us than owning our positive qualities. But our inventory is inclusive of our whole selves. Assessing our assets is absolutely critical to our new way of life. We need to know what we have that we want more of, not just the negative aspects we want to rid ourselves of. Our honesty and courageous self-assessment doesn't end with step 4 or with step 10 that helps us to make this process a consistent practice. Beyond what happened during our using days, we continue to look at the patterns and behaviors that follow us into recovery. We learn to differentiate what's really true about us now from what our heads tell us. Through this work, we develop trust in ourselves and in a new way of life. Our past instructs us, they do not define us, and they no longer control us. Spiritual principle. No matter where I am in the steps, I am committed to looking at myself as honestly and completely as possible. I have the fearlessness I need to examine the parts of myself I want to cultivate and those I strive to diminish.
The Voices of Recovery podcast is an independent production of the Works of Wisdom. We welcome your questions and donations via PayPal at voicesofrecoverypod@gmail.com. This podcast is an independent production and is not affiliated with, associated with, authorized by, endorsed by, or in any way officially connected with Narcotics Anonymous or any of its subsidiaries or affiliates. While NA literature may be read during episodes for the purpose of supporting recovery, such use does not constitute an official endorsement or representation by Narcotics Anonymous. In accordance with NA tradition, the NA name is not to be used to endorse or be affiliated with any outside enterprise, and no such endorsement or affiliation is implied. Music is by Sage. Thanks for listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast.